baby. How we gonna stop? Let's talk about stopping. If I'm going, how do I make a stop? If I'm going, how do I stop? Put this bag right here to keep this tripod from moving. Get the Skater Fit app. If you are not already on the Skater Fit app, we cover all this right now. So the Skater Fit app, that's SK8RFIT. Get the Skater Fit app. So let's talk about stopping. I want to be able to stop. If I'm going fast, how do I stop? Right? If I'm going fast, how do I stop? What's the easiest way to stop? Let's cover that. These are going to be very, very important to your stopping journey. Right? So that's a stopping point. That's a stopping point. And this is the ultimate stopping point. I need to stop before I hit that cone, right? So now I have gauges to make it easier for me to make the stop happen, right? Starting and stopping points. These are all starting and stopping points. Cool? I guess I could pan it out like this. Give you guys a better idea. Right? We just use 4, that's fine. Use 4. Alright. So the goal is to stop. To stop, right? First thing that I'm learning, when I stop, huh? No, we good. So when I'm stopping, right? First thing I need to know or understand is stopping. There's several ways to stop, but I want to balance on one foot first. I want to see which foot is strongest or which foot is more stable. That's the first thing I'm checking out. Cool? Now that I have that understanding, which foot is more stable, the first stop that I'm going through, they're called snow plows. These are stops, right? These are bubbles. So if you know how to bubble, you just end your bubble in a pigeon toe state. That's it. All right, that's your first stop. I put a 2 up. See that? That's your first stop. So I want to know how to bubble. I want to know how to bubble and stop. I want to know how to bubble and stop. I want to know how to bubble and stop. Now, when I'm bubbling on my heels. I'm on my heels. That's where the pressure is. Make sense? Let me show you. When I'm going forward, my weight is on my heels, but I want to be over the balls of my feet. My weight is on my heels, but I want to be over the balls of my feet. When I'm going backwards, my weight is on my toes, and I want to be seated. Okay? Not on my heels, but I just want to be seated. Got it? If I'm going backwards, I'm on my toes, pushing off, dragging my heels. If I'm going forward, I'm on my heels, dragging my toes. Cool? Alright, so last time for the bubble. I want to bubble, I'm going to stop. Bubble, stop. Open up the toes, bubble, stop. Open up the toes, bubble, stop. Cool? That's number 1. Now number 2 is a simple toe stop. A toe stop drag. Right? I want to drag the toe stop. How do I do that, Jay? Every time I drag my toe stop, I go into a split. Or someone told me to take all my toe stops, my stoppers. So now I don't have toe stops. No worries. We'll get you to the T-stop soon. But to get to the toe stop, this is where that balancing technique comes into play. If I'm more stable on my right side, I'm going to use my left side, my stronger leg, to stop me. Now, what we're not going to do, we're not going to push off and drop. We're not going to do that. What we're going to do is we're going to stagger step while we're in motion, and we're going to raise that back heel up to our buttocks. Raise the heel up And then eventually your foot or your toe stop, your plug, whatever you're using, is going to start dragging, right? But now, once it starts dragging, this is what you got to do. Pro tip, you ready? You have to stiffen up this area, stiffen up this leg, stiffen up this leg. You don't want loose legs. You get loose legs, you're gonna go to a split. We don't want loose legs. We don't want loose joints. I want to get here and flex, and let that thing drag, all right? That back leg or that back foot is gonna drag, right? But all my weight is on here, so what does that mean? That means I need very, very light pressure on this leg. So again, what we're doing in real time, we're balancing. Well, we're just lightly pressuring that toe stop. That's gonna get us to stop. Again, we're balancing and we're lightly pressing. Now, do not misunderstand. My foot is in the air just to kind of give you guys the example of what's happening so you guys can see. But your toe, your back foot is going to be on its toe at minimum. On its toe. Cool? So again, as I push off, I'm here, I'm going to tilt that toe down and allow that drag to stop. Now, what's going to happen is this. I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to start dragging, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to start dragging, but I'm going to keep going. Now, I'm going to be like, Jay, what am I doing wrong? Watch this. Push off. I'm dragging, but I can't stop. Jay, I can't stop. I can't stop. I did exactly what you said. I got light pressure, but why can't I stop? Well, what you have to do is this. Once you feel, because what's going to happen is as you guys are going at a fast pace, you're going to feel this brrrr that's going to be kicking in on your feet, right? Your foot is going to be thundering. It's going to be like this. What you do is, as soon as just let it do its thing, as soon as that stops hitting so hard, then you're going to do a shovel move. You're going to start digging into the ground. All right? Once your foot relaxes, that's when you start digging into the ground. So once my foot relaxes, I'm going to start digging into the ground. And I'm going to use this leg as a shovel and use the knee. The knee is the joint that's going to bring the shovel close. Example. Oh, it's smooth now. Drag that thing in. Drag it in. But I'm still locked in right here. This foot is not doing anything else. This right foot is just keeping me up. I'm just dragging that foot in. Boom, drag. All right? So now, with that, okay, well, Jay, what's an exercise for this? How can I make this happen? Because right now, I just don't know what to do. Your exercise, you see these cones. I'm going to start off on those two back cones back there, and I'm just going to go until I get to this next cone, but it looks like this. Whatever foot that I'm stopping with is going to be in this T-stop position. All right, you guys see that? Let me back it up. I'm in this T-stop position, just like this, a right angle. Cool? Once I'm in this T-stop, this perpendicular position, I'm going to push off of this foot that's in the back. Cool? So I got a curtsy, push. All right? Curtsy, push. Cool? So now, once I curtsy push, all I'm going to do is turn this foot 90 degrees to go straight on this toe. So as I push, this back foot is going to turn 90 degrees on this toe. And then I'm going to coast with that other foot. Example, curtsy push, coast. Cool? Do it again. Curtsy push, coast. Alright? So once I have that coast, that curtsy push, coast, and I feel stable enough over this foot in the front, that's when I start tilting that toe down. Cool? Example, curtsy push, coast, tilt, drag. Curtsy push, coast, tilt, drag. Alright? And it's just going to be a continuation. So from this back cone to that front cone. Now I'm using my gauges. Gauge 1. Everything's on my app. Get the Skater Fit app. The Skater Fit app is going to get you guys right. SK8, the number 8, RFIT. SK8RFIT, Skater Fit app. I cover all this stuff in the Skater Fit app. All right, cool. to curtsy, push, and stop. Curtsy, push, and stop. Switch it up. Curtsy, push, and stop. I'm gonna slide this one up a little bit more. Give myself a third, right? Curtsy, push, and stop. Okay, cool, I got that. So now I'm gonna skip a cone. I want a little bit more momentum. I need some more power, right? I need some more space, man. Give me my space, bro. Give me my space. So instead of me stopping at the next set, I'm stopping at the first set. I'm gonna stop at the next set. Curtsy, push, coast, stop. Curtsy, push, coast, stop. I got that, Jay. Okay, so now I don't have enough momentum to get to the third set, so what do? What you're gonna do is you're gonna switch out your curtsy. So I'm stopping with my right foot back. Then what I'm gonna do next is, instead of me starting with my right foot to push off, I'm gonna push off with my left. Why am I doing that? So that way I can give myself 2 pushes. 1, 2, break. All right, so let me give you that example. So I want to start with my right. I'm gonna start with my left now for 2 pushes. So I gotta get to that third set. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, stop. All right, cool, I got that. So I need to get to the 4th set. So I'm gonna start now with my right in the back and do 3 pushes so I can get to that full set. Right in the back. 1, 2, 3. Drag. Cool? So that's what I'm doing. So I'm using this as a guide, but that's your toe stop. You use your toe stop, pull yourself down, and grind it in. Grind it in. Cool. This is not going to change. Let's cover the next stop. You can also do this with the snow plow, so you can bubble up and make that hit, right? So now let's talk about the T-stop. The one that everybody wants, T-stop. Jay, how can you T-stop, Jay? How can you T-stop, Jay? I need to T-stop. What's that T-stop like? All right. So the T-stop is the toe stop just on your other edges. Now, despite popular belief, you're not going to drag your inside edges. So if I T-stop, I'm not dragging my inside edges. We're not doing that, right? We're not dragging the inside edges. We're dragging the outside edges. Dragging these bad boys in, all right? It doesn't look that way, right? So wait, Jay, I don't understand. How do you make that happen? What I'm going to do is, my position, or my foot position, let me back it up so you can see it, my tubers. My foot position, let's say I'm stopping with my left. I'm going to be tilting to my outer edge. I want to be here. See that? Like I'm kicking a ball. Where's the ball at? Here's the ball. This is a ball, right? Let's kick the ball. Let's kick the ball. I don't want to kick the ball like this. I don't want to do that. That's how you kick roaches. You kick roaches like that with your inside foot. Keep that in mind. I kick the ball with the bottom, try to get the most control with the arches of my foot. Boom, right? That's what I want. I want the most control. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to understand that format. I'm going to turn my other foot out. And with this, I'm going to curtsy, push, and drag it in. Cool? I'm going to curtsy, push, drag it in. It's going to feel real uncomfortable at first, right? But what's going to happen is, check this out. As you start to get more speed, that inside edge is going to collapse down, where it's going to make it look like you're dragging all 4 edges. That's what we want to get to. We really want all 4 edges down, but we need to initiate it with these outside edges. I want all 4 wheels down to pull this in, okay? So now, let's just say you haven't mastered this part yet. Hey, I don't get that, I don't understand it, I'm not that flexible. Well, just do this. This is your training exercise. You ready? Slide forward. Put your weight here and drag your foot to it. Slide forward, drag. Forward, drag, forward, drag. Forward, drag, forward, drag, forward, drag. All right? Eventually, these drags, they're going to start picking up, and you'll be able to hold it a little bit longer and drag it out. Hold it a little bit longer and drag it out. The more push you give, the more you understand you got to rest that weight on that foot that's in the front. And then the other foot is going to notice I get low. The lower I am, the easier it is for me to keep that foot on the ground. The higher I am, I gotta be here. The higher I am, I gotta be here. All right, so I gotta get low. Cool? And then you hit, hey. All right, so now you got routines, right? So look, now with that being said, let's go ahead and use this example right here, these cones, so we can practice that. I'm gonna push off, get to the first set, or the second set, then the third, fourth, so on and so forth. I'm trying both sides, by the way. I'm not just doing one side. So I'm gonna hit. 1, 2, 3, curtsy, push, stop. Cool. 1, 2, 3, curtsy, push, stop. 1, 2, 3, curtsy, push, stop, curtsy, push, stop. Cool, I got that, Jay. Let's increase this, baby. I want to get to that third set. This is what I'm going to do. Either I'm going to add another step to this curtsy push, or I'm going to just squat down deeper and give me more momentum. All right? Squat down deeper, give me more momentum, make that stop happen. Or add a push and then turn. Now, let's just say that, Jay, look, I get that part now, right? But now I can't figure out how to put my feet straight. Like, how do I get from here to here? All you're going to do is, because what a lot of people are going to do, they're going to go like this. All right, we don't want that. What we want is this, on your toes, when you push, let me show you from this angle. Once I push and I'm gliding, I want to stagger step, just like I've been doing, right? So we have momentum, and we're going, I'm going to stagger step. You guys didn't catch that? I'm going to go, and I'm going to stagger step. Now, from the stagger step position, all I'm going to do is stay low with this right foot that's in the front, or the foot that's in the front. And on that back foot, I'm going to turn it on its toe, like so, and then go to its back edges. All right? So I'm going to turn on its toe and go to its back edges. I'm really balancing on that foot in the front. All right? So don't have a lot of weight on this foot. You're trying to go to its back edges. You're going to fall. You got to go to its toe while the weight's here. Go to its toe and go to the back edges. All right? Got to help guide you properly. Okay? So now, let's get there. All right? So now I'm going to just get all the way to the top cone. Go bow, bow, stagger step, toe, drag. Easy money. Bow, bow, stagger step, toe, drag. All right? So that's the T-stop. Now, what's the V-stop? Ooh, that's not the V. How do I do a V, guys? How do I do a V with both hands? What's the V-stop, yo? What's the V-stop, yo? V-stop, right? So not the T-stop. The V-stop. What they say, no diddy? The V-stop, no diddy. The V-stop. So look, this is the V-stop. Check it out. So instead of me stopping behind that foot, I'm going to stop on the side of that foot. All right? It's going to create a V like this, except for it's going to be out like this. So I'm gonna stop to the side like that. All right. Nothing's changed. It's the same thing. Okay. Nothing's changed other than instead of stopping and collapsing behind my foot, I'm gonna do it on the side of the foot. That's it. All right. So that's that. So now, what's the next stop we're going to be doing? What is the next stop we're going to be doing? All right, let me check these comments. Good morning. You're welcome, Dang. Jan, good morning. Let's see what we got up top. Because we got to get into the hockey stop, man. What's the hockey stop? All my hockey players knows what it is. All my hockey folk know what it is. Miss skating. Oh, skating misses you too, Water. Come on, Malene. All right, so awesome balance. When I was on my heels. When you're on your heels, if you're skating on your heels, again, keep your weight. Let me lift this up, man. Let me do this for y'all. I'm gonna lose my side. All right. Keep your weight right here where the balls of your feet is, where the arch meets that bone. That bone is where my weight is. My bone is right here. That's where the weight is going to be at. Cool? It's not going to be on my heels, even though what I'm doing is when I'm skating forward, I am dragging my toes. But I want the weight to stay established right here at the balls of my feet. All right? Keep that in mind. Now, finish reading out these comments before I get into this hockey stop. Get that app, man. Don't play. Get that app. That app shows you everything. What up, Hustle? Get that app, man. Get that app. Skater Fit app. SK8, the number 8, SK8 RFIT. Skater Fit app. I think we good with questions right now before I get into this. Let me see. I got y'all with that T-stop, man. You're welcome with the T-stop. All right, here we go. Where's your focus, your core? My core is always engaged. This is always engaged, no matter what I'm doing. I feel this always engaged. Last thing I need, y'all know that sales balloon, right? That wacky inflatable sales balloon. I think they be like this, right? That's how a lot of y'all be looking when y'all be skating. Y'all be doing this stuff. So my girl, I'm skating. Y'all better stop playing with me. I'm almost ready to buy a car from y'all, man. I'm about to purchase a vehicle. Y'all got that new Tesla truck? Let me see if y'all got that Tesla. That's what y'all doing right now, right? Y'all selling me. Y'all selling me a dream right now. All right, we don't want that. We need you guys to keep that core engaged at all times. Cool? What's good, Jay? It's the heel. All right, so that's my brother right there, man. ATL's finest. All right, so let's see. All right, cool. Yeah, don't skate like that, Nicole. Don't skate like that. Now, let's talk about. Let's get into this hockey style. What's the hockey style, man? What's the hockey style? That's the hockey style. How do we do the hockey style the easiest way? All right, we cover the regular toe stop. We cover the T stop, the V stop. We cover the snow plow, right? But how do we get this hockey stop? Despite popular, let me not say despite popular belief. Look, hockey stop. The hockey stop is really more simple than what it seems. It's the T stop with a confident pivot at the end. It's a confident pivot at the end. It's a T stop, pivot. Cool? And that's it. We're good, right? I ain't got to cover no more. It's a T stop, it's a pivot. I'm pivoting on my toe. I'm T stopping, pivoting on my toe. T stopping. Now, there are some people out there who have blades or who have sliders or who have the confidence to drop both skates at the same time to the side. I'm not one of those people. All right, I'm not one of those people to be like, right, at the same time at a very, very high speed. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cheat code. I'm a cheat code, baby. I'm gonna cheat it out. Cheat it out. We're not playing with y'all. I'm gonna slow myself down. Woo! Got it, right? I ain't playing with y'all. I'm not about to hurt myself. You feel me? I do it. Both sides of it. I'm not gonna hurt myself. I am 38 years old. Y'all know how 38 feels on the ground in pain, right? When you haven't been working out like you should be working out to keep your body engaged, 38 hurts to hit the ground. Got me? You feel me? So look, how I get into the hockey stop, I gotta master that T-stop. Once I master that T-stop, then I gotta be able to T-stop, pivot. See that? So I want to T-stop, pivot. T-stop with the left, pivot with the right, bring it together. That's T-stop, pivot. But it happens almost at the same time. You T-stop, pivot, and then you bring it in. Again, I want to pivot as I bring it in. I want to pivot. Now, I do want to know what kind of speed I can handle to do a 1 foot pivot to a stop, right? So if I'm going, can I handle this? If I'm going, can I handle this? Right? If that's my speed, like if I'm going too fast, like I can't handle that. Let me not even try playboy. So I'm gonna go, I'm gonna hit, boom, I can handle that. Now when I do this thing, I shift at the hip. I don't just shift at the body. A lot of people are like, yo, how do you stop like that? It's the hip. I shift, bah, I'm kicking that hip out. Bah, right? We kicking that hip out like that. That's what we're doing, right? So keep that in mind. We're gonna kick that hip out. Bah, right? But now when I do kick the hip out, the style from it, my upper body, it doesn't fall all the way back. It stays with that hip. Boom. My upper body stays with that hip. So that way it doesn't look so questionable. Questionable. All right, you got what I'm saying? I don't want to look, I need to stay with that hip. So now that I have that understanding, I'm gonna leave this foot instead of me picking it up, I'm gonna just leave it on the ground. Cool? Leave it on the ground. Since I wasn't using it anyway, I'm also now just, what changed, right? So now with that, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the same training exercise with these gauges right here to see how much speed I can do this at. And I'm gonna stick with that, all right? Get the Skater Fit app. Get the Skater Fit app, SK8RFIT. Get the Skater Fit app. If you need it, you can't find it, DM me, I'll get it, send it to you. All right, so now let's play. I'm gonna curtsy push, just like the T-stop, right? But I'm gonna get, and I'm gonna stop by turning my foot. And what edge am I on? I'm pivoting on my toe. Pivoting on my toe. So this pivot is on my toe. It's not on my heel. So keep you guys in mind, I'm pivoting on this right toe. This left toe. All right, so keep that in mind. Let's do it. I'm gonna push off. Hit. Good. Push off. Hit. Good. Push off. Hit. Good. Push off. Hit. Believe it or not, everything I show you guys, y'all can make this into a cool little skate move, right? Where you guys are in the middle, and everybody's looking at y'all like, oh man, they're killing it. You push off, you hit. You push off, hit. You just gotta get that rhythm to it. Bah. Push off, hit. Push off, hit. Bah, bah, bah. And then you can start playing with it, because what I started doing, instead of me going, like do it like this, I start to slide my foot back. Since I'm not using this foot anyway, really, I'm gonna slide it back. All right, you got what I'm saying? I'm gonna slide it back. Why not? Why not? Bring that action. Go now. Now that I have that, I'm gonna increase it. Instead of this first stop, I'm gonna go to the next. Cool. I still got it at that. Cool. All right. So let's go to the third. Woo! Got a little scary right there. All right, let's just finish it out. Woo! I can do it. Great job, Jay. Great job. All right. So that's how you guys do that hockey stop. All right. Hockey stops are solid, easy work. So now this is what we're going to do. I'm going to give you guys the last stop. You guys ready? I got to get my gloves on because this ground is so nasty. Oh, I don't have my gloves with me. All right, I'm gonna still show you guys the stop. Let me find it. Let me find an area. So this last stop is gonna be probably the easiest stop for you guys to do. Easiest stop. Right here. Right here. So we covered this. We covered this. Oh, you guys can do reverse plows. You guys can do those too. I'm not gonna show you guys that. All right, I'm not gonna show you guys that, but that's a stop. All right. But the last stop that you guys are gonna learn today is the collapse stop. What's a collapse stop? That's a collapse stop. So you guys find an area, right? You guys got to find the right cone. So let's say I want that cone right there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go and I'm gonna collapse into that cone, right? See that? That's a collapse stop. So guarantee everybody, that's easy work, right? That's falling. Alicia, that's falling. Okay, that's my fault. That's all right. So if you stop though, so it's not really just falling. It's like you stopping too. No, that's probably falling. Yeah, you're right. Okay, cool. So that's how you guys work that. Now, today, I didn't do it. Today I was going over exercises you guys can do and work out, but because the ground being so nasty, son, I gotta do those at home. So I'm not gonna do that here. But yeah, so what are your other questions, man? I want to answer these before we get off, man. Before we get off, what are your other questions? What's up from Russia? What's good? Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Now, I appreciate you tapping in. Thanks for the translation. Thanks for the translation. All right, thank y'all for the love, man. Appreciate y'all staying with me. All right, your ankle hurts. Don't hurt your ankle. Stay with the basic stuff. Don't hurt your ankle. Always move up when you're ready, but don't just like dive into this advanced stuff. All right. Yeah. We good now. We good, right? How the crazy legs? I cover crazy legs, JoJo. JoJo, I cover crazy legs. All right, so on my YouTube, I got all this stuff. It's covered, right? Crazy legs. We done did that. We done did the crazy legs 100 times. Tips for glide walking. So look, this is what we do, JoJo. Nah, JoJo, you good, JoJo. I'm gonna do some crazy legs for you, JoJo. All right. We're gonna do some crazy legs, but we also gonna do that glide. What's that thing? What you say, Alicia? Glide walking. What's glide walking? Show me glide walking. Show me glide walking. All right, so look. I'll figure out glide walking. Crazy legs, one-on-one, easy stuff. All right, so I covered it like 5 different ways. Woo. My phone was like, I'm going down. I'm going down. All right, cool. Crazy legs. So what you're gonna do with crazy legs is you're gonna go like this, and then you're going to go back like this, and you're gonna be running. You gotta stay on your front edges. All right, no, but for real crazy legs, when you first gotta dribble. Learn to dribble first. All right, how do you learn to dribble? You do some of these. Do some of these. Cool? We got that? Easy work? Good. Now that I have those, I have these, and I have these. If you don't know what I'm doing, my foot position is changing, all right? If you don't know what's happening, my foot position is changing. Cool? Oh, tilt you back up. Don't lose them. All right, so that's that. Boom, 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 boom. The next thing is I want, instead of me staying flat, I want to pop that heel up in the back. Pop. bring it back, pop, 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 bring it back. Now, notice I'm not going all the way through yet. That's step 3. I want to pop it up, slide that bad boy through. Now the question is, JoJo, do you have big toe stops? You have huge toe stops. You don't have huge toe stops, then great. But if you do, you got to learn your leverage. So how much leverage do I have in this back position from here to here? How much leverage do I have? You got to use and work that leverage, all right? Don't drag your toe stops. Just work that leverage. So now, if my leverage is not this high, but it's only this high, let's play with that. So when I go back and I pop the heel up, I can only go this high. I'm going to slide it forward at that same height. Cool? I'm going to go back, pop the heel up, slide it forward at the same height. Let me back up. Again, we'll go back. Hold on, I gotta tilt you guys down, YouTube, because I know the comments be blocking some of this work that I'm giving. It's work. All right, so as I slide back, oh, that's crooked too. That's crooked. I mean no disrespect, guys. I mean no disrespect. This is me working outside, all right? Working outside. So I'm gonna slide back. Boom. Slide it forward. Boom. Then I want to switch it out. Boom. Switch it out. Boom. Right? Now the timing. What's the timing like? As soon as that foot goes up in the back, that foot that slid forward, collapse. This foot that slid forward, collapse. Boom. And the other foot raises. Slide forward, raise. Slide forward, raise. So even if I have no rhythm, even if I have no idea what I'm doing, this is not a crazy leg, by the way, this is just a dribble, right? Even if I have no idea what I'm doing this, right? I'm a girl at the beach. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm at the beach. Better work, right? So now, as I slide forward and I collapse, the next thing I'm gonna do is this. I'm going to use my knees. I'm going to use my knees to slide me forward and get a deeper extension. I want my knees to extend me out. The higher I am, the more shallow I have to be. And that's okay in the beginning. But eventually I want to shift out and use my knees to get me out there. Cool? So now, the dribble is literally the moonwalk without putting my toe stops down. I will dribble, or if I drop my toe stop and I pull back, then I moonwalk. Cool? So I can dribble. Hey. Look, watch, nothing changes. I'm gonna just drop that toe stop. Right? That's the moonwalk. All right? Now, obviously, with that, when you extend forward, you do want to kind of hyperextend your leg a little bit. I don't mean like hyperextend, but just enough, straighten it out to give that effect, that more deeper moonwalk effect, right? And then you work your arms, you got, whatever it is that you do to bring that to life. All right, so JoJo, you following that so far? I hope that makes sense. So now, outside of that, what I'm gonna do is this. When I have this dribble, I want to do the same dribble going out in a duck-footed position. Out in a duck-footed position. Now this is not going to be a move that you're going to be doing thinking you're looking cute, right? It's not one of those cute moves. This is an exercise so that way you can understand how it feels to be in this position. Then you want to also practice it pigeon toe. Now this one could be a cute move, right? You can work them hips. Ba-ba. Hey, hey, right? So I'm killing it right now, right? I'm doing this at the skating ring, and they like, oh my gosh, who is that? That man's tripping. That man got something wrong with him. That's right, baby. I got something wrong with me. So now I'm hitting that, right? So now I have all three. I have this, and I have this. Now I got to figure out how to make it make sense. And the way I'm going to do is, or what I'm going to do is I'm going to go start here. I'm going to go out like this. I'm going to collapse in like this. And I'm going to pull it back. And I'm going to go back into this. Duck, pigeon, duck, pigeon. So instead of me going straight now, for the dribble, I'm going to go up to the top of my movement. And I'm going to pigeon toe it out. Pigeon toe it out. And then when I pigeon toe it out, still the same thing is happening. I'm collapsing in the front, lifting that heel in the back. And as I pull it through, I don't want to just pull through here, but when I get to this point, what I want to do is I want to open up and go a little crazier right here. So now I can shift out to the left. Collapse. Pull in, open up, shift to the right, collapse. Pull in, open up, shift to the left, collapse. Again from here, I'm gonna pull in, open up, right when they're next to each other, shift out, collapse. Pull in, open up, shift out, collapse. Collapse. So now, that's the most easiest way to understand those movements. But it's also the hardest way to actually get into the crazy legs, because we don't naturally walk like this. We don't naturally walk like this, right? The easiest way to get into the crazy legs is from this lateral position. Go left, then right, then left, then right. Why is that the easiest way? Because all you have to do is stay on your toes and go out. That's how you know which beat that you're hitting. So from here, I'm gonna slide, I'm gonna do these. You do these, right, on my toes. And then what I'm gonna do is, now I'm gonna slide my foot up when I wanna go to my left, and then do the same thing. And then bring it right back. Slide my foot up, do the same thing, bring it back. Up, back, up, back. Now this is the easiest way to understand. I'm sliding, collapse, slide, collapse, slide, collapse, slide, collapse. Cool? That duck-footed position, if you guys are doing counts, that's an and step. All right, you got 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and, right? So I'm gonna go 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2 and 1, 2, 1, 2 and 1, 2, 1, 2. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's based off of what you want to do, but that's the crazy legs, all right? Crazy legs made simple, all right? You're welcome, Christy. I'm glad this helps. I appreciate the badges, guys. Yes, it could be hard. The crazy legs could be a hard move. It's cute, see, it's cute, right? It's cute. Dribbles are my favorite. Dribbles are great. All right, so best teacher on the planet. Come on now. Come on, best teacher on the planet. I love that. Hey, can you shout me out? I would shout. I don't know how to say your name. X. Zeminia. I think that's how you say it. See, you got me struggling right now. I see what you did there. I see what you did there. What's up, Jan Ross? Sorry, I joined late. Not sure of the scope of the class, but if appropriate, can you review the compass spins? So the compass spins are set up for tomorrow, but just to give you guys a clip of what the compass spins are, that's again set up for tomorrow. Let me make sure I'm not missing anything. All right, so the compass spins, what we're covering tomorrow are these. Covering these, right? We're covering standing compasses. We're covering reverse or inverted compasses. We're covering these, right? These are all compasses. So just to give you guys a tip on what to expect for tomorrow, first thing that you got to understand, when I'm going forward on my compasses, my legs are open. I'm in a duck-footed position. That's me moving forward. When I'm going backwards, I'm in a pigeon toe position. That's me going back. Cool? be on my two front edges, my toes, or my toes stop, or my boot. Whatever works for you, right? To get into it, you kind of have to rotate. Pull back, rotate. Gotta get you into it. Pull forward, rotate. Gotta get you into it. And then the last tip I'm gonna give about the compass before we do it tomorrow is when you guys actually do it, just make sure that you're squatting, or you find the leg that's your most stable leg. I don't want to say your strongest, but your most stable leg. So if I'm kicking, I'm like, ha ha, right? The foot that I'm on is probably my most stable leg. So I'm gonna use that foot to drop me, drop me, drop me, drop me. So as I spin, I'm dropping, dropping. And I am centered over that leg. Cool? I did a lot of rolling. I gotta go take a shower now, guys. All that stopping kind of got me dirty. All right, YouTube. Well, look, I appreciate you guys tapping in, and I'll check you guys out another time. You guys be straight. Tomorrow.